this video, we are going to talk about the slope of 2 points or the slope of two ordered pairs. So last lesson, we discussed about how to get the slope given a graph of a line. Okay, so the formula for that, if the graph is given, when you get the slope is rise over run. So basically, you are going to just count the units upwards and either left or right of the line. Okay, but then how about if the given is not a graph? How about if the given are 2 points or are two ordered pair? So if that is the case, the formula will become this. So m or the slope is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So for us to be able to understand on how to apply this formula, let us solve for the slope of this example number 1. So let's say we have two ordered pairs, diba? 2 points yung given. So let's say I have 10 and then 17, and then the second ordered pair is 7 and 8. So ayan, how can we find the slope if the given are ordered pairs? No, kung di na-graph yung given, paano na natin isosolve yung slope? So if that is the case, the first thing that you need to know is you need to label this coordinates. Okay, so di ba meron tayong x and y coordinates. So lagyan muna natin ng label, sorry. So, let's say, for example, itong unang ordered pair natin, lalagyan natin ng label yung una, this is your first x coordinate, kaya siya x sub 1, okay? So, tapos, ito, yung unang y coordinate mo, kaya siya y sub 1, okay? When you read expressions like this, diba, familiar na kayo sa exponent. Kapag exponent, y raised to the second power, ganun. Pero this is a subscript, okay? Kaya kapag binasa natin to, pag nagbasa tayo ng subscript, should be x sub 1, x sub 2, y sub 1, y sub 2. And then, the second ordered pair, we can label this as yung pangalawang x coordinate mo as x sub 2, and then yung pangalawang y coordinate mo as y sub 2. And then applying the formula, we will now solve for the slope. So ang formula natin is m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So as you can see, kaya natin nilagyan ng label yung mga value ng coordinates natin kasi we need to substitute the values here in the formula. So we have m is equal to, yung y sub 2 natin is 8. So i-substitute natin doon. Minus yung y sub 1 natin is 17. And then all over x sub 2. So x sub 2 is 7 minus our x sub 1, which is 10. Okay? Now that we substituted the values, let's now solve or simplify. So, solvein natin yung numerator and denominator. So, we have 8 minus 17, that will be equal to negative 9. Okay? And then we have over 7 minus 10, that will be equal to negative 3. And then, isimplify natin yung nakuha nating answer. Negative 9 over negative 3, it can be read as negative 9 divided by negative 3. So, you will get a whole number as your answer, which is 3. So, ang slope po ng first example natin is equal to 3. It means the slope is positive kasi 3. So, it means ang type ng line niya ay type of line niya will rise to the right. So, yung line niya kapag ginraph mo is rises to the right kasi you have a positive slope, di ba? So we talk about the different types of line last lesson. So you already know that kapag positive yung slope na nakuha nyo, yung line mo, kapag ginraph mo siya, will rise to the right side. Okay? Or is going to the right. Kapag negative yung nakuha mo na slope, it rises to the left. Kapag naman undefined, the line is a vertical line. Kapag naman ang slope mo ay 0, the line is a horizontal line. So how about we solve the next example? So let's say the ordered pairs are negative 15, and then 9, and we have 0 and 3. So again, lagyan natin ng label, okay? Para di na tayo mahirapan yung unang ordered pair natin, yun na yung x sub 1 and y sub 1 mo. Yung pangalawa, yun na yung x sub 2 and y sub 2 mo. And then we need to substitute these values to the formula. So our formula is equal to m, which represent the slope, is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. And then substitute natin yung mga values. Y sub 2 natin is 3 minus y sub 1 is 9. Okay, so we have 3 minus 9 over x sub 2 natin is 0 minus our x sub 1 is negative 15. So, as you can see, kapag sinulat lang natin ng dire-diretso yan, medyo confusing kasi we have a minus sign here. So, 0 minus negative 15 kasi yun yung x sub 1 mo. Di ba? Medyo confusing tingnan if kapag sinulat mo in this like this, no? So, we need to add a parenthesis para hindi nakakalito kung ano yung operational na sign or yung sign ng number. So, para ma-distinguish mo kung ano yung operation and then yung sign ng number. Kaya naglagay tayo ng parenthesis. And then, solve natin yung numerator and denominator. So, 3 minus 9, that will be equal to negative 6. Okay? And then, over 0 minus negative 15, that will be equal to 15. And then, simplify natin to, no, we can get the lowest term of this answer. So, negative 6 over 15, meron pa silang GCF. So, pwede pa natin silang i-divide sa 3. Okay? So, negative 6 divided by 3, that will be equal to negative 2. And 15 divided by 3, that is equal to 5. So, the slope is equal to negative 2 over 5. And the line, if you graph this example, will rise to the left. Kasi negative yung slope natin. Okay? And then, next example pa, so let's say we have 18 and negative 5. And so we have 18 and 20. So again, first, lagyan natin ng label. So the first coordinates will be x sub 1 and y sub 1. The second coordinates will be x sub 2 and y sub 2. And then substitute lang natin again sa formula. So the formula is m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 all over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, m is equal to, yung y sub 2 natin is 20 minus our y sub 1, which is negative 5. So, negative 5, lagyan natin na parenthesis. over x sub 2 natin is 18 minus our x sub 1 is 18 also. And then we have m is equal to 20 minus negative 5. That will be equal to positive 25. Over 18 minus 18, that is equal to 0. So, any number na merong denominator na 0 is equal to undefined. So, walang ganong number. So, that will be undefined. So, your slope is undefined. Therefore, we can conclude na yung line nito kapag in-draft natin is a vertical line. Kasi yung slope niya ay undefined. So, we can conclude na kapag in-draft natin, yung given natin, sa Cartesian plane, you will get a straight line as its graph. Okay? And then lastly, last example natin, let's say I have negative 12 and 1 and 4 and 1. So again, lagyan natin ng label. X sub 1, Y sub 1, X sub 2, Y sub 2. And then substitute natin sa formula. The formula is m is equal to y sub 2 minus y sub 1 over x sub 2 minus x sub 1. So, m is equal to y sub 2 is equal to 1. So, 1 minus y sub 1, which is also 1. Okay, so 1 minus 1 over x sub 2 is 4. Minus x sub 1 is negative 12. So, lagyan ng parentheses. So, computin natin yung numerator and denominator. So, 1 minus 1 is equal to 0 over 4 minus negative 12. That will be equal to 16. So, any fraction na ang numerator ay 0, that will be equal to 0. So, the slope is equal to 0. Therefore, we can assume na kapag in-graph natin yung given natin, ang mapo-form na line is a horizontal line. Kasi ang slope niya ay 0. Okay? So, that is how you get the slope if the given are 2 points or 2 ordered pairs or 2 coordinates.